It captivates. That sound, that structure of how they did this, and then I would try to match. In music, I would bring it to this it captivates.
Okay, sorry guys. Yes, computer's still playing up. And there. Very annoying. Oh, at least we didn't have to go too far. It says that it's literally just through there. Get that at all. No, there's no actual way.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Sense. Electromagnetic actuator. We need to make 4 of them. Four of them. Speak to Ingram. At the workbench outside of the secure area. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's all good.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Prime's weapons.
Prime has 2 weapon systems, his eye laser and his nuke pack. The eye laser can target a hostile from hundreds of yards out and take it down with pinpoint accuracy. His nukes are modified Mark 28 nuclear bombs. They used to drop the things from bombers during the war. Just one of the nukes is equivalent to about 3 or 4 Fat Man shells. Basically, whatever it hits isn't getting up again. His eye laser is almost ready to go, but without nukes to load into his pack, he's fighting at less than half his capability.
Yeah, let's give a bit of a sarcastic response.
Down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some
I wish it was that simple. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Oh, we can't have that, can we? Build
Can I
nukes?
build the nukes like I built the actuators?
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings, right now, but we've got nothing to put inside them. The Mark 28s have a specialized nuclear payload that requires the correct balance of fissile materials in order for them to detonate properly. In other words, I'd love to mix you a cocktail, but I'm all out of liquor. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
Fairly certain?
What do you mean you're only fairly certain? Are they in there or not?
The glowing sea is so heavily irradiated, it's giving us echoed readings and false positives. We're just gonna have to trust the records on this one. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Well, that sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Rearming Prime with nukes should get him back to full fighting potential.
Should. Only should.
Need to be stopped at any cost.
And who are you? Right, let's head back to Central. Ill-gotten spoils that we have. Probably need to repair the armor if we have enough aluminium to.
We're not going to have very good time with some loaded.
Jesus, one at a time, guys. One at a time. Yeah, those street lights look cool. Junk. Do. So I don't need two gamma. Here that we don't need six. rubbish, didn't we? Steak. We're going to need the Rad-X. We're going to need the Rad-Away. Stuff. What the hell have we got? Alright, that'll do. Codsworth, where are you? You're full of stuff too.
Hey.
Sir?
No. Okay, that'll have to do. We'll fix this up, have a snooze, and then didn't do too bad. Stuff. Eight. Codsworth, stop it. Hey, Red. How you going? Well, I've actually been live twice because my computer decided to play up again. How have you been? And anyone else that's out there who hasn't checked out Red, make sure you do. He's an absolutely awesome streamer. There we go. Playing Space Hulk Tactics, eh? Nice. Yeah, not too bad. Just finished night shift this morning, so still a little bit out of it. I've had a very quick look. I've also had a look at a few YouTube videos, and yeah, it looks awesome. Super hyped. Can't wait for it to come out. What's your current verdict? Still that it's going to be the Ants Pants? This place? So no, we cannot go straight there. Better and better. Excellent, excellent. That's what we want to hear. So yeah, I'm heading back to the glowing sea. Yeah, I've managed to locate a copy of the guide, significantly cheaper than what we were discussing the other day. So I will be next week. X. Definitely. Rad-X. Something out there. Two somethings out there. Right where I need to go, of course. Working on finishing a 2K word summary from everything I watched on Monday. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so I'll be very keen to have a read of that. Yeah, like I said, I had a quick look through the Discord, and some of the stuff that you've found is just absolutely incredible. So, well done and thank you. A friend of mine offered to let me borrow her Xbox One to play the beta. Nice. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on jumping into multiplayer, or are you going to go solo for a bit, or... And I was like, tempt me not, because I'd have to buy another copy. Well, yes, there's that too, isn't there? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely up for that. Brotherhood Knight Captain. Well, that's all right. They're friendly, hopefully, still. After the first day, we can play it more by ear. Yeah. Yeah.
Come a long way since you stumbled in the Cambridge police station.
Sarcastic.
Surprised you've survived over there without my help.
Now that the Fridwin's here, we don't really need you anymore. We've had an occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
Good. I mean, I realised that charisma thing won't be quite as bad as I thought. Well, that's good. I sent a tweet to Pete Hines and he clarified. You get to share a number of perk points total of charisma divided by 3. Okay, cool. So if you've got 15 charisma, it's 5 total points worth of cards. Right. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around the whole perk points and cards thing. I've watched a little bit on it, but still trying to piece it all together. Actually, I noticed just before I went live that I'm Fall from Grace is actually streaming 3 hours of raw footage on Twitch now. Not every card, like the article said. Right, okay. Okay, so say you've got 9 strength and 15 charisma. Yeah. Now some cards can be leveled up. Oh, so you can level up the actual card. Okay. Like if I get 2 copies of the card, that makes ammo cost less. Ah, I merged those two and it's a 2-point card instead of a 1. Right. Okay. Okay. So it's kind of like in Fallout 4 where you can level up your perks as you go. Ammo weighs less, right. So then I can share that card. Points, and I can share up to 3 points. Okay. So you still retain the card, but you can share that with team members. Is that what you're saying? Ones go to different levels, like some cards 5 stars. Yep. Okay. Cool. Wow. Yeah. Great example here. Is that going to be a link? I'll have to... Oh, okay. No, it's not a link. I want to be a tank. Tank's job is to protect his team and to take damage. Take charisma and the perk guards. Yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting concept too, that different members of the team can perform different functions, which increases my damage and energy resistance by 6 for each teammate up to 18. Wow. Now I can take multiple levels, but I'm not sure how much it increases. But here's the thing. There's always a catch. If I take it to level 3 and have 9 charisma, share that card with my team. Right. Meaning they all get damage resistance based on how many people in their team. Okay. In their team, so what? Each person can have a team. Is that what you're saying there? Or is it in the team? So in a team of 4, it makes it sort of like paladin aura of damage resist. Sweet. Each person would benefit from the bodyguard card that's in my team. Right. Yeah, from the short amount of footage that I've seen, it's looking absolutely phenomenal. And I think the anti-grief system is probably going to work. So yeah, it's tanky as fucked, in my opinion. Yeah, nice. Excellent, excellent. Yes, well, what is it today? It's healthy today, so we're getting close. Yeah, we're going to be discovering new combinations for years. And that's not even including potentials with gear. Yeah. The one thing I did notice that I wasn't overly impressed with was the map is now taken off the Pip-Boy. 20 days to beta. Yep. But I'm sure I'll get used to that because from what I can understand, you can't have the full map in one go. Is that right? I think the copy of the guide that I'm getting comes with a map anyway. The map is like it is now. You have to click and drag it. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm sure I'll get used to it. I just and I guess they've probably done that because when you go into the Pip-Boy now, it doesn't actually pause. It's still live. So, but you don't discover locations on it until you either get close to them or visit a scout tower. Right. Okay. Yeah, no, it's going to be awesome. Going to be awesome. Can't wait. So have you been doing any Fallout 4 since the footage was released?
What about those feral ghouls? They still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal?
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Right. I will take that, thank you. Thankfully, dying penalties are very, very light. Nah, been busy with other stuff, review games, and this article. Yeah, no, understand that. Yes, I think the only things that you lose, like if another player kills you, is any junk items you've collected. I think. So yes, it's it's going to be immense. So have we got a full 4 people for the multi-stream on day 1? Doesn't sound difficult.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no, not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth.
Absolutely.
I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck tonight.
Speaking of Geiger counters, if someone launches a nuke in 76, the radiation damage that you sustain, it looks immense. Absolutely immense. All right, where are we going here? Oh, we're going Oh, you serious? That's right off the map. Okay, quick save time. And back into hidden mode. Off we go. Am I actually going to want to go on that road or stay off it? Much of it anyway. Alright, let's get serious with this bastard. Oh! You bastards. I love the glowing sea. And the red storms. This is worn off. Hello. Alright, got to look while I put some pretty pictures on this summary. I'll catch up with you soon. Noah's Rad, thanks for dropping in, and yeah, thanks again for everything you're doing with 76. It's really appreciated, mate. The information is just awesome. So catch you soon, and enjoy the article. I look forward to reading it. Where'd he go? A stingwing, eh? And yeah, I ain't gonna be jumping down into that stuff. Thought you didn't feel pain, Codsworth. Plane wreckage out here by the looks of it. Vertibird wreckage. What do you got for me? Sighting. A shame. at all. Very disappointing. This is worn off. Good night, legendary mole rat mother. Inundated with mole rats. Holy shit. Rude mother. Lovely.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
I'd actually like to see that, Codsworth. Alright. Not even gonna bother looting that. Taking too many rads.
Come out and fight if you dare.
And a toaster. Gotta have the toaster. Bloody robots. String bloatfly. Own. That could actually be my iBot. Telegraph poles. Land was obviously a lot lower at one stage. That there. Another aircraft. Let's go and have a quick look. Let me out of here. In. destroying wreck. Good. Of wreckage. The lack of loot is very disappointing.
Can I be of service?
Get him.
Kind of likes that, doesn't he? Oh. Jesus, these bastards are a little bit harder to deal with.
Tis but a scratch. Ah! I'm supposed to be impressed.
Could be Codsworth. He had an aluminium can on him. Okay, this looks like where we're supposed to be going. Ah, here we go. Other than a nuke, a casing for one. Intentional site Prescott. Locate the Mark 28 nuke stockpile. Right. We're going to find in here.
Is this a launch site?
Ain't going down that way. Wow. Massive site. They're detected by who were we detected by? by what? Homer. Aha. Seems to have woken them up. Walker. Bet you I can't shoot him through that though. Can? Okay. Mole rat. Lovely things. Just excellent. Sentinel Site Blast Door Override. Stuff. Stores there. Do I need Red X in here? No. Dude. Why? That's gonna...
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Where? What? What the hell are you attacking, Codsworth?
Now this is...
Alright, let's see what these blood stores are all about. Error must remain closed during launch.
Some kerfuffle this is! I have a buzzsaw with your name on it!
It's me up. But is it in launch mode, is it? Oh, really? Honestly want to set up a base out here.
Fine day for a dust-up! Sweet. Sir, might that have been locked for a reason?
Oh, probably. Previous owners are going to mine.
Only one left! You're here somewhere.
Yeah, they're definitely here somewhere.
Ah, well, I suppose there's plenty more where that came from.
this one? Launch status initiated. All blast doors must remain closed. All elevators are non-functional during launch. I think we'll just report that. Blast doors may be opened, closed as needed. All elevators are fully functional, and we can reinitiate the launch sequence if we want to. Blast door control. Blast doors. Ah. Such a good thing or not? Out while we loot. Not.
Going up.
Oh, Jesus, Codsworth, don't do that. Down and assault it from down there. Don't jump in front of me again, Codsworth. Get yourself shot doing that. Where are all your friends? Ooh, there's some nukes down there. Screwdriver. Can't believe there's only Eddie's in here. There's got to be more, surely. Down.
Yes, they are slightly disappointed.
Why? That I shot it. Should be. Atom long green rags. That's just wrong. Okay. That's more like it. Sentinel's Tire Iron. What does that do for us? 15% less damage while standing and not moving. Dinner fork. Something that we need. Anyone else? Spatulas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jesus.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh?
He had to go. Nimble combat rifle. 75% faster movement while aiming.
Fear not, sir. Thanks to the technology of General Atomics, water has no peril for me.
Any damage either. Aqua Boy. Okay. Now from in here. There. Going down. Ooh. Excessive on the jetpack.
Surely you meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
Me at this point in time.
State your purpose, stranger.
You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Atom?
Who's Adam?
Atom is all. He is the bringer of light, the great divider. He is the infinite worlds within all of us.
Nice colander, dude. I just want the nukes.
Just tell me where you keep the nukes.
Your words betray your intentions. You do not see them for the holy relics they are, the gifts from Atom that must be protected. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
What's this great divide?
One day, Atom will return, and his touch upon the earth will bring the Great Divide. His glow will spread, it will illuminate, and it will birth infinite worlds from within us all.
Enough nonsense.
You know what? Enough of this nonsense. Tell me where the nukes are right now.
Your anger will not bring you closer to Atom, nor to his holy works. You will leave this place at once, or face Atom's wrath.
Wrath?
Adam's wrath? Do I even want to know what that is?
He is the great equalizer, the defender of Atom's word. Now leave this place, or I will invoke him upon you!
Please, I really want to serve Adam. Do his bidding. Whatever you call it.
Atom's bidding? Your words are unfamiliar, but perhaps your conviction is enough. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Right. Thank you. We'll have a listen to Captain Dunleavy's holotape.
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. This is the big one. They want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell.
That doesn't sound good.
This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Okay, Henry's terminal. Turret control. Deactivate. Open that door up. Sweet. Located what we needed. Stress pulsar. In here before we go and do that. Just look at all these nukes. Stick in the Institute. Spare one for the railroad. Anything here we can actually loot. Assume we have to go outside to... What's this distress beacon? happened there. Come on, Codsworth. We're going up. With whatever that is, Codsworth.
Not this time.
Sweet. All right. Saying we have to go back in there. Activate the distress pulsar. Miscellaneous. Cannot be removed from your inventory. Huh? That's a little bit strange. Very confusing. Equip it. No? place. We went a fair way underground.
If I'm not mistaken, and my database
Taken a lot of rads.
says I'm not, that's a pity.
Putting it in here, it won't transmit it.
Oh my. Is this a launch site?
Return to Proctor Ingram. Right. Hello, mini nuke. See you before. Just the one. Okay, Proctor Ingram. Second, Proctor Ingram via Sanctuary. It takes its time. got to work out what to put that perk point on too. And bit of cooking too.
Very handy, sir. And I should know.
Chops. Scorpion egg omelette. Scorpion steak. Wow. Where do I get so much red scorpion meat? Experience on each one. Wow. Seems to vary between 11 and 23. Roasted Mirelurk. And let's go and have a quick snooze and then get on with making this beast of a robot. Later than 2 PM in the afternoon. Hey, hit me up with a permit real quick and I'll paste a good picture of perks. No worries. So, Red, there you go. see if this works. Nope. I don't know why it does that. It works off stream, but it doesn't work on stream. Wow. I think I saw this one in Discord. The starch jeans. But yeah, that. So yeah, I can see how you've got different level cards there. Excellent. Thanks, Rad. Completed. Help defend Taffington House. I didn't go anywhere near Taffington House. Judging by the number of perks, they're probably level 41-ish. Oh, okay, so that would pretty much have to be a dev then, because I think someone that I was watching on YouTube said that they only managed to get to like level 6 or 7 in the 3 hours.
Hey, Carla.
Back again?
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got for me?
Let's see what you have.
Always happy to make a sale.
That. Chance to have a shipment. Of course not. Surgical tray. Yeah, and that was being very focused on leveling. If you stop to explore, it's going to take longer. Yeah, of course. Of course. We'll take them. Thank you all. Surgical scalpel. Why couldn't you have a surgical tray? Getting to 50, if you just follow the main story, will take around 40 hours. And something happens at level 50, doesn't it? You stop gaining points or something? Yeah. Something along those lines? You stop gaining special. Oh, okay. But you still get perk cards every so many levels? But not perks. Okay. Yep. Cool. Actually. What? Ooh, okay. What do I need for that? I can do that, just don't have the bits for it. Right leg. Every level I think you get one card, and every 5 you get a pack. Don't imagine most people will keep their first character unless they bank their special very carefully. At least I won't. I'm going to fine tune my builds down the line. I mean, you can keep it and make an alt. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's going to be so much fun getting into this. Take that up to Mark 4. How much aluminium? That's going to take all of my aluminium. What is that going to do for me, though? Just increase the value and the weight. Oh, it takes the health up by 120. Alright, well, I need to scrounge a lot more aluminium so that I can do the whole. Oh, yeah. So many quests in here to do. Yes, I might have to even consider taking some extended leave from work, I think, to get into 76. The good thing about extended leave is they can't stop you from taking it. Whereas annual leave, they can say, no, it's not convenient, you can't have it. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily during the beta. Well, that's true, yeah, because it's only a couple of hours a day. Yeah, indeed. Wait until it's out fully. Why do you keep dumping me here? Do we have any sort of exact time frame on how that's going to play out, particularly on day one? Like, what time does it go live? No clue, but I have theories. Yes. Whoa. You're one big robot. Size of that thing.
Proctor.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick.
Probably be prime time East Coast US, which is GMT -5.
It won't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, that is what I call power armor. Yeah, I want that for myself.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram.
GMT -5, okay, I'll have to take a note of that. Because we're currently GMT +11 here. You sure this is safe?
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task.
I'm trained.
I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Activate Liberty Prime. Oh. Yeah, I want that as power armor. And I can sit up there, control this thing. I mean, it's got nukes and lasers. What more do you want? And just stomp on anything you don't like. I mean, look at the person down there compared to the robot. That's huge. Bitch, I'm 245 years old. Eat me. It's like Iron Giant. It's huge. And just to put it in perspective, there's a person right there. That is crazy. Okay, let's do this.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized.
Makes a still technician to push a giant fucking red lit up button. Exactly, Rad.
Liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets. Any and all red Chinese invaders.
Excellent.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
So
Full system analysis.
we might have to change that mission objective a little bit.
Nominal. Weapons. Hot.
Weapons. Hot.
Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required.
Nanny?
Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromised.
Maybe we should send him to the South China Sea.
He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it.
Speak to Proctor Ingram. considering she's right there.
Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Power core?
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Prydwen's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Ooh. T-60 medic pump.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Right. That is just insane.
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
Bothering you? Prydwen. And with that robot as a companion, you wipe anything out.
Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along.
I need to find some more fusion cores too. I only have 34 left.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Nope. Nope. Nothing at all. I'm confused.
Sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
What?
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called
Impossible? Yes.
To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace.
Well, that's not going to help his cause.
Simply reinforces our conclusion that M7...
It's ironic indeed.
Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
And jeopardize my position?
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
Because you never expected this information to see the light of day. Now tell me the truth, before I have you thrown over the side of the Prydwen.
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Don't insult my integrity.
Oh.
You fought side by side with Danse. I find it impossible to believe you're ignorant of his identity.
Danse unaware.
Has it ever occurred to you that Danse might not be aware of his own identity?
No, it did not. However, even if that were true, Danse still represents a clear and present danger to us all. Your sincerity in this matter has been rather surprising. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Surely you can't be that unforgiving.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Dr. Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. so don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Good. That's a bit of a change of events.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Why I hate Brotherhood of Steel. Zealots and extremists. Yes, they are a little bit on the extreme side.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
No, you're not. About Dance.
While I was decrypting all of the...
Only Sith deal in absolutes, yes.
I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How'd you hear?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart?
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Some technical documents.
I feel I'll simply never be able to keep up with these requests for technical documents and research.
Oh, I don't have any. Okay.
Never mind. I gotta go.
Oh, well. All right, then.
Where the hell are you taking me?
Scribe Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
Dance's location.
Tell me where Dance went.
Yes. And I promise I will. But before I do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Tell me this.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone.
The problem is, if one synth can be a friend...
But as a human being, give him a chance.
What about the rest of them?
His side of
Yes, that's a very good point.
What he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us. Then you do what you have to do.
It's good to know there's still a bit of humanity left in the Brotherhood.
Orders. Yeah, what about Valentine? He's a synth, isn't he?
You'd have me disobey orders?
Can't you put the Brotherhood aside, even for a moment? Am I really asking that much? Just talk to him. Find out what's going on inside his head. Then weigh your options.
They can, yeah.
I think he intends to bring harm to the Brotherhood of
Dance can't be allowed to live by Maxon's view.
But
Yeah.
if you see a glimmer of mercy or humanity behind his eyes, I beg you, let him run. Before the Pribwin showed up,
Dance, who knows who else? Yeah.
if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now. Or if he trusts
Bravo, eh? Right. Breeze. Siggies. Yeah, I didn't exactly see this coming. Dance becomes the enemy.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Yeah, I'd had him being a synth. Spoiled, sadly. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, there's been a few twists in the story, which they're good. You know, like Sean being the father and all that sort of thing.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my wife.
Tell me what happened.
Just tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
I'll get her back.
I'll get her back.
We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come.
Sounds like a you problem. Yes.
Bring her back safe, okay?
Right. All right, Dance. It's all about. Locate Paladin Dance. shoot. Where is it? I can't even see the bloody thing. So clearly they're not friendly here.
Naughty work, but wouldn't want to leave the good stuff.
What's going on here? Aim of fuel. Hey. Oh, Godsworth, just get in there. Alright, you stay there.
Hostile target detected.
Hello! Fancy a bit of fisticuff, do
You want to get out of the way, Godsworth?
They have no idea what they're up against, do they, sir?
Do not.
That's how it's done. Am I right, sir?
Oh shit.
Here's someone is shooting. All right.
Dance without his armor. LP Bravo monitoring report 010. Captain Rutledge ordered me to take over long-range monitoring today. That means 4 weeks stuck in this bunker with only military rations, old magazines and a transistor radio to keep me company. However, I'll try and make the best of it by doing my job and monitoring the airwaves for any suspicious transmissions. Maybe next month I'll get a more interesting assignment. But for now, it's time to kiss the light of day goodbye for a month. It doesn't sound exciting at all. A strange incident today. I was monitoring the low band frequencies, the stuff normally used by outdated equipment, when I came across a very strange repeating message. It was in English, but it was very difficult to make out due to all the static. It stopped broadcasting after about an hour, but I made out a few phrases. Internal void. dreams are getting darker, and blood runs so still. The only other thing I picked up was what I assumed to be a call sign, DEK. I'm going to send these phrases over to translation in Washington as soon as possible. Six, what happened to the reports in between? I haven't heard a thing from Washington yet, so I assume they haven't come up with any answers. While I was waiting, I decided to continue monitoring that same frequency around the clock. I tuned in, but I haven't heard a thing in 4 days. I'm getting awfully anxious to hear something new, or for the translation guys to tell me what the heck I had heard. But for now, I just have to wait. And report 0. I woke up today to a banging noise on the elevator door, like someone is trying to get in. I looked at the readout and it said that the elevator has been in its lockdown position since I got here, so that doesn't make any sense. I decided to activate the bunker's defense systems as a precaution and broke out the emergency rifle we keep locked up. I have to admit, a cold chill was running down my spine. The banging continued for almost an hour straight, then it stopped. I don't know why, but I have the strange feeling that this is somehow related to the mysterious broadcast I intercepted. And report 025. It's been 5 days since the banging on the elevator, and Washington finally broke radio silence to tell me that the holotape recording they received was blank. When I listened to my local playback, I discovered that they were right. My tape had nothing on it. When I mentioned the noises I heard, they told me it was possible I was experiencing auditory hallucinations from being isolated for so long. They said to hang tight and they'd send someone out to relieve me. Possible that this isolation did something to my mind. Maybe I wanted to find a mystery to solve, to occupy the time so badly. My imagination decided to take over. Whatever it was, I hope this doesn't go down on my permanent record. Interesting. Mentats.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what...
Just put your head in front of this gun. Yes.
Humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Why did you run?
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
Urban, how you going? What is Fallout? Which Fallout are we talking about?
I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Any other way?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
Do it yourself.
You're so eager to die that do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, then I'll carry them out for you. Maxon's obviously testing you, and I refuse to be the one who causes you to fail.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
Hey. Dance. You're gonna get down on your knees, are you? Yeah. With your hands behind your back, even better. Okay, sorry, Dance. Okay, that didn't feel all that good at all. So,
Sir, taking a trip down...
Rip Dance, yes. Nothing like a naked gay robot. My night is now complete. Right. And guys, if you haven't checked Urban out, make sure you go and check him out. He's another Fallout streamer. Also looking forward to 76 when it comes out in the very near future. No, that didn't really feel all that good at all. 76 is life. Yes, you're welcome, mate.
Going up.
Yeah, if I wasn't planning on a Brotherhood ending on this playthrough, I wouldn't have done that.
Ground floor.
Dude. Have to...
I heard that number maxing.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
On that note, have a... Oh, missed that. Oh, you tried to post a link. Sorry, mate. It purges links. Hang on. Whoop. There you go.
Do you want his holotags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a...
Didn't post a link? Oh, really? That should be the only thing that it's hitting. I've turned everything else off.
Held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement.
Stupid bots.
His orders and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Power armor?
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware.
I didn't space properly. But even so, it still shouldn't have modded it because I've turned absolutely everything off. Except for the links.
In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Right.
Adjusting internal ballonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Okay. Just said, have a great stream. I'm out. No worries, mate. Thanks for dropping in. I'll catch you again soon. Take care, mate. Now, so where are we going for this one? Speak to Lancer Captain Kells.
Control systems all...
Here somewhere. Where?
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Which is?
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor. Or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew. So it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
I'm ready.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
A threat?
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
No prisoners?
They all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the Railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Now that you've had a chance, get back here on the double. Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prydwen, what do you think, Paladin?
Where did the Prydwen get her name?
Elder Maxson said he took the name from a work of historical fiction. Something about a man who was destined to become a king, and his journey to liberate his people from tyranny and oppression. Seems fitting for such a remarkable ship, wouldn't you say?
What a quest I should have done before doing this. Amazed it flies.
I'm disappointed how callously you're judging her. It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Where was the Prydwen constructed?
She was constructed at Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. There was a vast amount of scrap metal and salvageable components there after we defeated the Enclave. We spent the first 2 years alone gathering the parts. The rest was spent assembling. It was worth the effort. With the Prydwen in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxson wishes her to go. Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
Other airships?
Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly certain that they were destroyed. In any event, I hope your tour of the Prydwen helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. Good luck with your mission, Paladin.
Thank you for that. Leave that one for a little while. Really should have done those 3 quests before doing that. I didn't realize it was actually going to take it to that point.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
This atmosphere is rather unpleasant.
I hope you're here to help.
Ends. What's the problem?
Yes, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them, but they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back with reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do to help us defend ourselves.
Build defenses. Okay. Sure, I don't have a supply line here, so just have to go with what we've got. That's pretty serious. Guess we're not going to have enough stuff to make turrets. Pretty damn serious, whatever those weapons are. That's 0%. Okay. Actually assign someone to it, don't I?
Got it.
Nice. Help defend the place. Great. Yeah, bastards. Ouch. Ouch, I just nated myself. Sorry, Cosworth.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
Good to be back in the game.
can't believe it. We won. We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
Better not. Fix the power armor up. Shredded.
Trying to love the whole Commonwealth with Thursday. Nothing's more satisfying.
Don't have enough. Shame. They seem to be encumbered. A lot of crap. Thing. Oh, we've got to talk to Preston.
Seems to be growing well.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
General?
Talk to me, dude.
We wiped out that super mutant raiding party. They won't be attacking any more settlements.
Good to hear. One step at a time. We'll make the Commonwealth safe for people who just want to live in peace. Now, as always, there's another fire to put out. I've fought the Gunners before, and something tells me this was just them probing their defenses. They're gonna need your help.
Well, that's gonna have to wait, Preston.
Been too long since I picked a fight.
Getting a little antsy, are you, Kate? This thing. Take out a rogue robot. Assuming it doesn't take us out, of course. Codsworth.
Down, sir. It appears someone is shooting at us.
Oh, I'm shooting at them. Oh, you bastard.
No such luck. Bug it off, eh? That won't do. Not at all. Rip it.
That's going to be fun. How am I going to get over there? That get me over there? Try, I suppose. Oh shit. No, it's not. It's limited. Okay. Fair enough.
Sir, that robots and water don't exactly get along famously.
Yes, well, it's not getting along famously with me either. I can't use my... Damn it. Alright, let's find another way across then. Clearly, that's not going to work. Alright. Gotta be some way of getting across there closer than that, surely. Maybe down there? All unfriendly.
Peekaboo! Ah! Oh, this dead!
Jeez. Bloody robots. God damn. Whoa! Where'd you come from? God damn robots. Target is just somewhere. hell's this place? Should be able to get out over there, hopefully. Nice. Saw something moving up there. Randomly minimizes to desktop every now and then. Hello, rogue robot. It's not the rogue robot. Okay, so it's probably going to be something really big and really nasty. Oh no, that's it. Okay.
What's all this then?
Okay. That was easy enough in the end. This one quickly. Read this place the other day. They're already getting attacked. What have you got yourselves into?
Hey. Please just... Wait. You're not with the Gunners. Are you here to help us out?
Perhaps.
Maybe. Tell me the situation.
It's the Gunners. We caught a group of them sneaking around a few days ago and had a bit of a dust-up. They ran off too easy once they saw we were gonna fight back. Gunners never back down that quickly. If you can help us shore up our defenses, it sure would help us out a ton.
All right, if I have to. Well, to do that. 100%. Set up a supply line. Yep. A couple of turrets in, be job done. Yeehaw.
Last mistake. We're hot. Get some.
Something's out there.
Are they coming from behind? Codsworth.
That about takes care of that.
Curtain. Oh. They destroyed this, did they? How rude. Whoa.
Think I'm scared?
Don't you die on me! My leg! It's broken!
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
No, he does not. Into quite a protracted firefight. Peekaboo!
Look at all that blood.
This bloody mess, it's great. Alright, we all done? Putting up the lighthouse.
Hey there.
Yeah! Take that! We won! You Minutemen really know how to bring the fight. We won't forget what you've done for us.
Very good. Okay, so back to talk to Preston again. Bit of stuff. That. Preston, where are you now? Said you could sleep.
Well, that's
Preston.
a few gunners that won't be attacking our settlements anytime soon.
When we all work together, the bad guys don't stand a chance. Well, you ready for some more work?
Nope.
Minutemen never rest. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get, so see what you can do to help.
Very good. Thank you, Preston. Problem at Finch Farm. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. Going to feel the jet lag catching up with me, but I'll be back again 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, Sydney time. So, thank you for tuning in, keeping me company. Hope to see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Try to make you stay. Audrew, what is up, my dude? How are you? Good to see you. And VRS sneaking in there with a host. Thank you for that as well. I appreciate it. See, guys, I got this problem now. I was just saying to Raven, I was actually going to raid Raven a little while ago, and I was like, now I'll go a little bit longer. Audrew comes in, because I was like, well, I could raid Audrew. He's usually on pretty late. And then also Raven suggested VRS. She said, oh, VRS is still streaming. Now, everybody that I had planned and had suggested, everybody's here. So, thank you everybody for the raids. If you don't know me, my name is Beetlebomb. I stream Monday through Thursday, usually from 4 to 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm actually up later this evening because I did a collab earlier and I started at 7. And I figured I'd just keep going because I'm usually up till midnight anyway. So I'm going a little bit later than I usually do. And I also stream on Sundays from 6 to 10 a.m. Do a little segment called Breakfast with the Beetle. It's a lot of fun. It's for my East Coast peeps that they have breakfast, but they normally can't catch me on a weeknight because it's late or whatever. They have something going on. So I do that for them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just doing some Skyrim. Audrey, welcome in. Thank you so much. Let me do one more shout out here. You guys should go check out VRS also. I think I got all the shout outs. I've been doing a lot of shout outs this evening. A lot of good people rolling through. It's been pretty awesome. So I'm gonna get back to the Skyrim. We're in the process of trying to liberate the Thieves Guild from Mercer Frey, because he's a real douche knuckle. Yeah, how was everybody's streams? Tell me all about it. I want to know. Anything good? What's up with this? Oh! Don't touch me. Shit. I heard something. Ooh, sneaking up on me, huh? Wow. Yeah, I probably should have. Night shift? Yeah, I've done night shifts. Stab a few people in the head when they didn't see me, but other than that, it was a quiet night. Don't you love when you get to say things like that and it can be totally taken out of context? It's like, yeah, I stabbed a few people in the head. It was a slow night, though. I'll let you guys handle the Dwarven Spear.
Nurse has been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I, we have to catch up to him before it's too late.
They get and don't think anything
We
of
should
it. Yeah.
tread carefully.
So like, try saying that in a public forum. Talk to
behind a
me.
few
You could be
surprises
two
for
gamers
us.
talking somewhere, and they'd be like, "How you doing? How you doing?" And you know, you're talking about the game, and they're like, "You know, I stabbed a few people in the head, but other than that, it was a pretty slow night." And you could be within earshot of somebody who has no idea what you're referring to, and they'll just be like, "What? Call the police." You never know. And it's because of people like that that we can't have any fun. Serial killers who find each other and make friends. Oi. I never realized there were just a bunch of lockpicks sitting right there. Nope, I'm not into that. Just leave it.
Wait a moment. What's that?
Yeah, I totally killed all those people and took everything. I got it all.
I'm on it.
And then I sold it to my fence. And then we got attacked by giant cockroaches. And they'd be like, what the fuck does this person do in their spare time? Where are they going? They're just jealous because their life is not that exciting. Quick, call the police. That grammar was criminal. My grammar? What do you mean? It's late. Don't make fun of my grammar. Oh, he's picking on you? Okay. Yeah, you can pick on me, too. I'll take some of the focus away. Oh, stole their all items. I didn't even notice that. I read it correctly, even though it was typed incorrectly. Stole all their items. Look at this. I'm walking on air. Na, na, na. Maybe we can just sneak past these Falmer because they're awful. Oh, we gotta go over there. Look, they didn't even see us. Would you just go down there and get them?
Your life is
There you go. Picking on my country accent.
I am the best.
Pain. Well, we obviously need to go that way. Yeah, I don't like the Falmer either. Although, uh-oh. Did I just get stuck? I think I just got stuck. What's the command for clipping? I hate using it, but what is it? Because I'm stuck now. Increase my sneak. Now fucking Carly is down here with me. Oh shit. I hate doing that. Alright, that's all I needed. Oh, I walked right into a skeever. But poor Carly is stuck behind there still. Oh no, she's not. She's right here. I mean, she obviously is better at getting out of places than I am.